So I think we're live. I see the squiggly thing on the computer. Listen, man, I know what I'm talking about. Welcome to the show. We don't have a name for the show yet. We decided that as the three of us, we talk about a lot of interesting things, and we decided, just like everybody else, what the fuck, make a podcast, right? So, we don't have a name for this yet, but by the time that this releases, we're going to have a name for it. It's going to be great, I'm sure. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, unfortunately, some fucker stole our name.
Yeah, some fuck stole it. Whatever the fuck, with the school of Notre Dame or whatever the fuck they're called, dude. Notre Dame. Fuck them. Look. Okay. My parents had a small business back in the day in like the early to mid 2000s. They named it the Sign of the Times, right? And then they retired that business probably early 2010s. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, dude. Holy shit. I'm trying to tell a story. You're screaming like a fucking jit. Holy hell. Holy hell, dude. Take it easy with the sweatshop fanatic, brother. Anyway, so they closed this business in the early 2010s. As far as I knew, the name wasn't used. So we were going to call this podcast The Sign of the Times. Obviously, by the time that you see this released, that's not going to be the case. So, this is the pilot episode. This is it. This is the first episode. It's going to be real rough. I'm just going to lay that out now. We have one mic, and that's it.
No stand for the
We got no stand for the GoPro. It's being lent in front of the computer right now, and this is it. So, fuck it. Here we are. My name is John. I'm one of the commentators, I guess, on this. We all kind of came up with the idea in general to start a podcast, but I really, 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 really wanted to get on it. So, now we're finally doing it. We wanted to launch this before the end of the year. The idea is to have this launched before the end of the year so we can really get into 2022 and just dig into so many topics that we've talked about. This whole thing kind of started essentially when we were sitting in the sauna at the gym. And every time we go into the sauna, because typically we'll do about 20-minute sessions in the sauna after we work out. Even though none of us look like we really work out, we've been going at it for a minute. We'll do like 20-minute sessions in the sauna, and we'll bullshit about a lot of stuff. And we've talked about so much shit that we figured everybody's got a podcast. Why not start a podcast? See, we're not doing this for the moolah. We're not doing this for the sponduli. At least I'm not. I couldn't give two shits about that or the popularity. I want to do this because I want to have my voice on the internet. Why the fuck not, dude? Why the fuck not, dude? I want to tell how the fuck it is. Okay? There's going to be no sugarcoating. There's going to be no fucking pansy shit, okay? There's going to be no fucking... Shut the fuck up, okay? Fuck off with that bullshit, dude. Okay, we're not pansies. We're not ninnies. Okay, we're men.
You're
okay,
a fucking pansy.
We're men. Men would leave my car alone. This is the pilot episode. Can we get a few episodes in before we talk cars?
And we'll rip apart your car later.
Thank you. Anyways, so
fuck that piece of shit.
Yeah. Again, I'm John, and this is it for the next person of the podcast. The guy that's gonna kind of help to really run all this. We got Cole here, in the Metallica shirt. What is that? What's that say? Ride the Lightning?
Yes, sir.
That's amazing. Imagine if everyone did that.
Still living like it's the 80s.
That was fucking bold.
That's a pretty good album, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's a banger. Anything you want to tell about yourself?
I am not a young jit like this man here.
He is the youngest in here. I take second place, but...
Came down from Virginia, met these fellers at a car meet, and we've been friends ever since.
Swag.
I'm also not from Florida. I'm from Jersey originally, so we kind of got that going on.
Yeah.
The third person here, the one that he said is going to be mostly quiet, but I got a feeling that there'll be a few topics where he'll explode all over the place on. This is Colby in the corner. He is Florida originated.
Florida man.
Yeah, he is basically Florida man.
I am basically
He is
Florida
basically
man,
Florida man.
But Cletus McFarland's Florida man more than me. I don't know why, but he is.
Maybe in the car world.
Yeah.
Car world,
yeah. Maybe in the car. Listen, you can stretch out. There's so many.
True.
There's so many realms and servers that you can just dolphin dive into.
There's
dude.
lots of Florida men if you Google that on.
That's true.
That is true.
There
You
is
just
a
look on the
shit
news
ton.
every night.
Yeah,
Awesome.
there is a whole entire news thing of Florida men, and yeah.
Yeah.
I remember one of the times I visited Florida, I was like watching the news in the hotel, and just like there was like multiple stories of Florida man does whatever fucking dumb shit. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
damn,
us.
this place is lit.
So as unfortunate as it is, and as fortunate as it is, yeah, that is kind of what this state is. If you live in Florida or if you're from here, you know exactly what it is. If you've been on the internet, you still know what it is.
We do whatever we feel like doing. There is no law.
I will 100% admit the freedoms here in comparison to being up north are fantastic. If you live anywhere up north where things are, we'll say restricted in certain
Like
aspects, I was just about to get into California. Or if you live in the complete communist shutdown state of California, sorry, dude, that sucks to be you. Move here or move somewhere. Listen, honestly, anywhere, any one of the 49 states is going to be more free than what we like to call California. So I'm just going to blare that out there, and everybody knows that, and that is what it is.
But we don't hate on California people.
Yeah, no.
Some of them are good.
We're not hating on them. Granted, there's a lot of them that they look like they're snorting Starbucks instead of drinking it, and clearly that's rotting their fucking minds. Listen, dude, I'm great with my iced white chocolate fucking mocha in the morning, okay?
Average white girl.
Okay, but I'm not sitting there with the straw doing one of. Okay, look, you gotta fucking relax.
But
okay?
it gets to your
Holy
brain quicker if you
shit.
do that.
No, I don't need it going to my brain. I need it going into my stomach so that I can actually do my job in the fucking morning. Because I cannot do anything in the morning without a cup of coffee in my hand. Because I'm a fucking boomer man. What else? I mean, that's kind of just a small introduction on us. We'll get into more stories of shit that we've been through in our lives and shit like that. Whatever we choose to delve into and put out there on the internet. Obviously, we're not gonna put everything out there, but there is plenty of shit that I'm definitely willing to just put out there, along with advice and what I've learned in my meager 22 3/4 years of my life. We have a saying for this podcast. This is one that I've been doing for forever in the sauna, and this is something that's going to be a signature of this podcast. The only exception is this episode because this is the pilot and we're kind of just explaining everything. But every single time you're going to hear this retarded ass intro with one of those bad boys, okay? And he's going to be strumming some shit, and I'm basically going to be deep throating the microphone in my mouth like this, okay? And it's going to be one of these, all right? You ready? You ready? Breathe in. Good. Say no to toxic women. This one's going to be controversial, but fuck them. Septum piercings are not okay. You look terrible. Seriously, you look fucking absolutely terrible. Please rethink your life decision. Who thought that putting a fucking piercing through your fucking nose would make you look any more attractive?
I got it from bulls, dude.
Straight up, okay? I don't want to date a bull, okay? Bulls are cool. Bulls are great, dude, man, you got the taco burrito guy doing the Olay, and whatever. Look, I'm not doing Olay to a fucking woman, okay? Unless she's trying to chase after me without a septum piercing. Now, the final thing with this is something that we do accept here, and that is, titty piercings are okay. Titty piercings are great. Pierced titties.
They are nice.
They are nice. That's it, okay? You can have every other piercing on planet Earth. Maybe except for a vaginal piercing. Those are kind of fucking weird.
I don't know. I haven't experienced that one yet.
I'll
get back to you.
Thank you. Well, we'll wait to hear back on the news reporter over there. But yeah, man. That's kind of like the the mantra, the mantra. How do you pronounce that? You got a pronunciation for that? Fucking Notre Dame over there. Motherfucker's playing the fucking guitar now. That's the mantra for this podcast. You're gonna be hearing that every time, every fucking intro, every single time with something on the fucking guitar. We're still working on that. That was a very recent idea that he came up with So full credit to him. It was his idea to be like, what if I'm just doing one of these and you're screaming into the fucking microphone, so you want to touching women, you know? and so, second episode, we're gonna get to that. This is that specialty. We're just rolling off. We're literally running on one mic, which this is probably gonna sound like I'm talking through a fucking Xbox 360 or PS3 headset, trying to roast some fucking 7-year-old on Modern Warfare. All right, you know, saying I fucked his mom or whatever. Yeah, the audio quality is gonna be the same, guaranteed. And we're on one fucking GoPro camera without any mount at all, so the quality is gonna be beyond questionable on this. But the second episode, we will have this sorted out. I was supposed to bring a mic. I didn't bring a mic because I had just finished fixing my piece of shit that I own. And I just kind of forgot, and we went to the gym early so we could get back here and do this because I've been waiting forever to really get onto this, and I know that you've been wanting to do it forever. Yeah. So now we're here. Now we're finally doing it. And he kind of just didn't give a shit, but he's on board anyway because we signed him up. So too bad.
I was thinking about maybe turning my old 3S GT block into a table in here.
That's a great idea.
Dude, that would be dope.
That'd fit both.
Get a piece of glass and just set it over the top of it.
That'd fit both this and the other podcast that we'll be eventually getting to as well. Yeah, because we're gonna be doing another podcast because we're all car guys. If that wasn't blatantly obvious already, so we're gonna be doing another podcast for like a group that we have. We're not plugging that yet or anything like that, obviously, because that's not even begun to be in the works. We're doing this first because this was kind of what came first, right?
Yeah,
pretty much. So
that was something I brought up doing the car podcast.
So you will hear about that eventually. Whoever decides to open this and fucking listen to it. But yeah, I mean that's basically the intro. Anything about me? I'm an almost 23-year-old. I'm 22. I attend Florida Southwestern State College mainly online right now, and I'm in the Southwest Florida area. I mean, I'm from Jersey. I like cars. My major is going to be computer science when I get out of community and get into like proper university. Other than that, I mean, yeah, dude, I can't wait to delve into shit on this because, if you've already seen, I'm not going to hold back. I don't give two shits, dude. I'll lose followers. I'll lose friends. I don't give a
lose your job.
Okay. Job's a stretch. I don't think I'm going to lose my job for this. I don't think I'm going to lose my job for this. If they don't know about it, then I don't need to lose my job for it, but
I'll send it to your boss, man.
Oh, don't send it to my boss. Holy shit, he might actually like it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna be completely unadulterated. I'm gonna go to fucking town. I don't give a shit. We've had a lot of conversations about a lot of things. Women, we're gonna delve into that too.
Yeah,
for the guys, we got a Kid Cudi fucking dive in the women for you. If there's any ladies listening, maybe you'll learn how to actually be a human being.
We might bring
you might actually learn how to be human beings. You know,
this podcast is gonna scare away every woman.
So we might bring in a lady to talk about guys.
Yeah,
maybe. I don't know.
100%. Depending on
thing that we're thinking.
Depending on where things go with this, we would love to have guests. We were technically supposed to have a guest for this pilot, and then he bailed.
Brady.
Fuck you, Brady. When you
and your MR2.
When you watch this, fuck you.
You don't
and
even
your
have
MR2.
the superior MR2, bitch.
I got a Kia that can beat your MR2, Brady. Okay, I love you, but fuck you.
Oh, I want to see this happen.
Anyways, I mean, anything that you want to put out about yourself? I'm not trying to make this about ourselves because I do want to delve into a couple of fucking topics to begin, but
people will just have to fucking watch to find out about me.
Whoa, please. Spooky, scary man. Wow. You guys have your piss stored in your bladder. It's supposed to be in your balls, but
That's where my cum is stored.
Oh shit, cum storage, dude. All right, what are we gonna do here? All right, this guy's strumming on the fucking guitar, dude. We can't let this go dry.
Doesn't matter. I can cut shit out.
That is true.
It's just the pilot.
That is true. We can cut shit. There'll be certain shit that you don't see, bitch. What the hell were we bullshitting about in the sauna today?
We were talking about a certain woman.
Yeah, that's 100%. We're gonna have to redact that
We can't
immediately.
talk about
Yeah,
Never mind that one. That is getting redacted immediately. You're right. The entire sauna conversation was on one woman today.
Yeah, can't go there.
We can't talk about my situation either because I'm on a James Bond 007 type shit. Fucking but up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit. What did we talk about yesterday? He wasn't even there. It was just us bullshitting.
Fuck, I don't remember.
Me neither. We tend to go pretty late, so like once we go, we tend to go home and knock out because he's got to wake up for work stupid early, and sometimes I got to be up in the morning, but not nearly as early as him. So I have a lot of fucking sleepless fucking nights anyways. It is, but whatever. And I close tomorrow, which means I can stay up all night and continue watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which is probably what I'm gonna do when I go home.
Fucking best show ever made.
And work on your
box. The new season. We can have a quick fucking talk on that. We've seen the first 2 episodes. The next 2 released yesterday, right?
I haven't seen them yet.
Me either.
We should watch that after this.
We should definitely. we should 100%. We should watch it after this. But the new season. I've seen a lot of people rave on It's Always Sunny and be like, oh, yeah, it's great, this and that, and then, I've seen, like, the occasional haters, and then, I've also seen people, because I'm in the Facebook fucking meme groups and shit. Another thing about me, if you know me, I'm a platinum fucking shit poster. People look forward to the stupid shit that I share every fucking day because I get laughs all the time.
Some of the stuff he posts is like
really it's some of the best shit on planet Earth you've ever seen.
Cole can agree with me. Some of the stuff that he posts is like half retarded and half funny.
Listen, dude.
Tyler and him.
Listen.
Just post shit and I'll be like, what the fuck does this mean?
Hey, did you like
it? Did you like it? Did you like it?
Photos, Vincent?
Listen, man, they don't call me the chromosome killer for nothing, alright? Relax.
You're good at doing that.
Retard. Okay, anyway.
Hey! Careful with that word.
We gotta get a bleeper.
Dropping the hard R.
We gotta get a bleeper.
Already dropping
I want to hear another fucking
hey,
hard word, dude.
Hey, no. Silent.
I'll drop the hard C right now.
Don't do it.
Civic. Anyways. Yeah, and then, I was seeing, like, more recent memes in a sense to where they were saying that It's Always Sunny because of all the seasons, right? Because they're currently... They were close to beating the record, and they 100% they beat the record for what? It's like the longest running like live action comedy show, something like that. Yeah. They have a record for it, regardless, and they beat it, and they're gonna beyond beat it because the fucking show's signed up for what, season 18 or 19 now, which I think is great. Because I've loved the show all the time. Danny DeVito literally makes that show. I love everybody else. I think that everybody else in there is great, as their characters and everything. But the thing that really puts the icing on the cake, as far as I'm concerned, in that show is 100% Danny DeVito, because he's a fucking walking legend.
It definitely got better when he came in on the second season, for sure.
Yeah, because the first season was so rough.
Like I still love the first season.
When I went to start rewatching, I'm gonna be honest. Since I still had a decent memory of the first season, I skipped it. I went straight to season 2, like episode 1. I mean, maybe I'll go back to it, but
the first episode.
No. Yes. Yeah. The first episode is pretty good. They have their own podcast now. It's quote unquote unofficial. But it's Charlie Day and Glenn and
Rob McKinney.
Yeah, thank you. And they're all on there. And they go back into a retrospective, and they're going to be doing a retrospective on all the episodes and what they remember and all the little fun facts about them and shit. I just learned about this maybe 2 or 3 days ago, and I had no fucking idea. Another buddy of mine, he had shared it on his Snapchat story, and I was like, they have a podcast? What the fuck? And then, and then I look at it, and it's actually them, going into retrospect on all the episodes, and one of their most recent ones was about the first ever episode.
Okay, I gotta watch that one.
And they talk about it, and even they said we might have crossed a couple boundaries. This wouldn't fly in 2021.
Hell no, it wouldn't.
And if you know,
so fucking funny.
And if you know the episode, it's not going to fly in 2021. But you also think about it, right? What the fuck does fly in 2021? That's the problem with this world. People get too offended and people are too sensitive. That's going to be, like I said, a big thing on this. We don't care.
I feel like it's such a small amount of people.
It is. It's so dumb. It's just meant to be funny. Get a laugh out of it instead of getting your fucking panties twisted up. Okay? Just laugh a little bit, dude.
I think if it wasn't for social media, you wouldn't even hear from all these people that complain about this shit.
I mean, yeah, but you gotta think, even if it was 20 years ago, right, or 30 years ago, or whatever it may be. I mean, because we had social media fucking 20 years ago. That's crazy to think about.
We had MySpace, yeah.
Yeah, but
we didn't have
I feel
Facebook, we didn't have Twitter.
Yes.
No Instagram.
Twitter's especially, that's kind of one of the fucking biggest ones anyway, because as Jeremy Clarkson put it, we're also big fans of Jeremy Clarkson.
Yeah.
As he put it, what he said, it was, quote, I'm going to botch the fuck out of this because I can't quote it verbatim, but he basically said that it's a place for leftists to spread their leftist idealism or whatever.
Pretty much. It's just a big echo chamber of leftists.
Yeah, basically. And they've taken over Twitter. It's a whole fucking mess. And I haven't been on there. I pop up on there maybe every year just to see what's
I might post
new.
Once a year, maybe.
Yeah, I pop up on there every year.
I just delete it.
I don't bother with it. I'm mainly active on Instagram and Facebook, and that's pretty much out, and Snap and shit. But we kind of got off topic with the Always Sunny thing. Going back to that, I seen a couple of posts about how people were saying that the seasons were getting dry and the shit was it was going downhill. Basically. It kind of was. Now I haven't seen the past. If I'll be honest with you, probably at least 3, probably 4 seasons. So I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet. But at least in terms of the most recent seasons, being the first 2 episodes of now season 15, I thought they were great.
Oh yeah.
They were thoroughly enjoyable. The content was quality. I'm not going to spoil none of it, but they were very good, and I think they're right back where they need to be, and they're doing the best that they can to create the humor, and I feel in a sense, push the boundary, the line. They're really pushing as close as they humanly can.
It reminds me of all their seasons.
Yes.
They just seem to not give a shit.
Yes, and that's a nice thing, because that's what that show really is about at the end of the day. Just 5 people not giving a shit and kind of scamming people out of money. Like I said earlier, it's kind of like Ed, and Eddie for fucking grown-ups because they're just coming up with their latest scheme.
Show of shitty people trying to screw people, and then they never come out on top, and they never learn their lesson.
It's beautiful. It is a beautiful show. It is
everything
hilarious.
that is today's fucking society.
I mean, yeah, but they're funny. They're funny. Yeah, listen, I haven't laughed at a rainbow-haired, septum-piercing fucking Starbucks associate telling me about human rights or whatever. I'm not.
I busted out laughing because they're probably wrong.
I'm not laughing at that, but I'm laughing at It's Always Sunny. So I suppose that there's a context for everything, more or less.
Yeah.
But yeah, recent seasons, if you haven't seen them, or if maybe the past 3 or 4 seasons were kind of a turnoff, give season 15 a shot. The first 2 episodes, as far as we're concerned, are great. We're probably gonna watch the fucking next 2 after we're done recording this. So maybe for the second episode, if we see them by then, if we do watch them, you get a review of that. We can make it like a little segment. The latest season of It's Always Sunny, is it going good, or is it going mediocre, or is it going in poo-poo pants?
I'm excited to see the next 2. We did the first 2 right.
100%. So hopefully it just stays solid.
It's nice when they tackle super controversial shit that's currently going on.
Yes. Yes. It is good. It's good. Like, they're trying to stay relevant. And I mean, they even said that in, like, an interview. I remember reading up, I think it was a couple days ago, because Danny DeVito had basically said why he had joined the show.
Yeah.
And it's because he wanted to stay relevant. He just didn't want to have his audience of, you know, all these decades of movies and TV, you know, Taxi, Batman, you know, whatever it may be. He wanted to stay relevant. And I think he's done exactly that.
Oh, definitely.
Because he understands.
Loves Danny DeVito.
Yes, yes. And he understands that, in a sense, like, he's done everything right, and I think that's dope. So, it's Danny DeVito, thumbs up. Come be on the show. What's up? Fly in, dude. We got you. Shit. What else? I don't want to dig into the meat and potatoes yet. There's a lot of things that I want to divulge, but I don't want to slap it down.
25 minutes in.
We are 25 minutes in? Shit.
I'm saying maybe I should cover this because it has your address on it.
I don't think you're going to be able to see it.
I don't know.
It's fine.
No one's going to see this.
It's fine, dude. Come by.
Probably not.
Come by. Have a lemonade, dude. Chill out. You know, whatever. You know. But anything else? I mean, like, do we want to push this out to 30 minutes? Like, you know, like, we got a few more minutes if you want.
Cole, we could introduce ourselves, like, fully, like what John was doing, like saying he's going to college and all that stuff. So we're not sitting there waiting.
You guys want it to be fucking mystery man, bro. Look, man, I mean, up to you. I've already introduced myself, and I've explained the fact that I'm gonna be completely blunt with everything that I say. Cause fuck them, that's why.
I'll introduce myself when we do like a non-pilot episode.
Non-pilot. What else are we gonna? What else are we gonna go into? This is the first episode. We did say it was gonna be very rough. We've been talking about bullshit for fucking months now, but we've been talking about doing this for months now, and now here we are in front of the camera with the fucking boom mic in our face, and we got nothing. That's kind of how it goes. But
well, I mean, we didn't even write down any ideas or nothing.
We 100%. We did not write down any ideas. We just sat here and fucking here we are. We should probably start taking notes.
John's got 2 different colored socks on.
I do have 2 different colored socks on. This is a situation
That's
of
cum sock.
Yeah, the cum sock here, standard issue sock here. I didn't have all the laundry done, so these were the options, and here we are.
I like doing Florida man things, like balling through a field in my clapped out Honda. That sounds very fun.
We definitely got clips of that.
Probably can't post it on YouTube or any podcast app. So.
What's up, big boy? Anything else that we want to put in here, fellas? Or are we cooked? Are we Dave Chappelle half baked right now?
A little bit.
I
don't know. I just don't want to like dive into a bunch of topics. Shitty setup.
Exactly. I feel the same way. Okay. Well, we're almost at the 30-minute mark anyway. You know, so for anyone that's actually gotten this far and have fucking just listened to me just go like a fucking senile man, you know. How do we want to end every podcast? Why don't we discuss that? Are we gonna? Are we gonna have a saying? You gonna strum on the guitar again with your stickers?
I could.
Publix.
Hey, the bass.
What about it?
Do the bass.
I'll play
bass for ending. Yes.
What's he gonna play?
He wants me to play the bass instead, like when we end the show, I guess.
Yeah, do the ending with bass and then do.
We're gonna be doing a different thing every time we introduce, but are we gonna do the same thing every time we end?
I don't think we have to. I mean,
okay. Because then doing something different at the beginning and the end every episode, then we gotta pick like 2 different songs to fucking like rip off and do something stupid with every fucking episode. And we're gonna get to like 300 episodes, we're gonna run out of music. And then we're just gonna have to start doing like really simple shit like fuck you. And then we'll have to start looking up like fucking like royalty free fucking violin music. Stupid bitch. I don't know what the
Joe Rogan, when he ends his podcast, just like whenever he fucking feels like it's just like, all right, let's wrap it up.
Yeah,
and Bill Burr just says, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's up legit we say? Stay black.
Oh yeah, stay black.
Cumtown doesn't say shit. They just end their shit and start their shit too. Yeah. Fuck. That's 4 other podcast drops in our pilot. That's good shit. Yikes. Well.
Hey, you want to practice one time me playing and you fucking doing your thing?
Oh, absolutely. Give me the fucking mic right out here. Fucking, I'll walk up, dude. All right, dude. You ready, dude? You ready? Mic check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Mic check. You might have to zoom in here a smidge. All right. Y'all ready for this, dude? Y'all ready for the official intro? It's gonna blow your minds. How long are you gonna be strumming for?
I'm just gonna do it until I guess you're done fucking yelling.
Okay. Let me know when you want to begin. This is gonna look so stupid on the internet, dude. There we go. Alright, anyways. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this pilot, episode 2 is gonna be a lot smoother. Since he's doing it, fuck it. A full intro and a full ending, alright? Say no to toxic women! Septum piercings are not okay! Titty piercings are okay though. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great night. Wow! We're gonna blow minds.
What the fucking pitch?